Ah ha ha. Hello, Peak. Aha! Hey, all, marking the trail here. I'm in a busy parking lot in Las Vegas, Nevada, in the Red Rock Conservation Area. Last night I went out for a couple of drinks in Vegas. Famous last words. So now I'm hungover as a bastard. But I've dragged my ass out here. I caught up, got going, got some breakfast on the way here. Forgot an item, forgot my convertible pants, but you know. And I'm gonna go and hike Turtlehead Peak. I haven't done too bad. It's 11. It's about 10 minutes after 10, so I could have done better. I could have done worse, but considering I woke up all hangovery, not that bad. So anyway, let's get out and do some hiking. I know they'll go this way because yesterday I scouted out the trailhead with this guy while doing Calico Tanks. So I know that you don't want to go where all the tourists go over there. You want to go this way. I'll bring you another trailhead. Red Rock Canyon's beautiful, man. It really is. I think I'm going up there. Turtlehead Peak. Here we go. Away from the throngs of tourists and into the wilds. That's how you close off a trail, right? Couldn't be any more clear than that. Oh, hungover. My legs don't want to work yet. If you go hiking and you've already been hiking the day before, like I have, it takes a while for your legs to kick in. It really does. All right then. Only 2.1 difficult miles to go. I'm honestly not even sure if it's that one or the one that's hiding up there. That one on the back. I'll find out. Pretty awesome stuff so far. Haven't gone very far yet, but I have discovered that I did not bring my baseball cap, so gonna be quite dependent on my water today. Very helpful individual. So up here, that's Turtlehead Peak. This is called the Saddle. He went up about halfway. He said he turned back because the wind started howling. It was too cold. It was susceptible to the cold, as he put it. So I do have a bunch of clothes, mostly windbreaking clothes. So let's see how this goes. Well, I finally lost out of the parking lot. That's good. It's so beautiful in here. Hello, mama. I am banging off some elevation, but I'm still waiting for the real climbing to start. I think I might go back around there and up. So that keeps it pretty gradual, but yeah. When you're climbing up a wash, you know you're going uphill. It's no question about that, but you're not banging off the real guts of a peak yet. Just wondering when that's gonna hit. So I am climbing a bunch now. There's a sign over there, I don't know why. I mean, this is a wash, which would be very easy to walk up and down, but yeah. Please keep out sign, basically. Oh, I had some pancakes for breakfast. Takes a while for that to burn through you. I'm gonna use this rock as my first break of the day. Oh. 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 Woo. It really is a big fail that I did not bring something for my head. I know that up top it'll be windier and not as hot, and it's not supposed to get blazing hot today, but it's still the desert, and I did not bring something from my head. So don't do that. I've said it before and I'll say it again. Follow some of my examples, but not all of it. I'm still just an idiot learning. Oh, I'm right into the nasty now. There's also people up there that I'm catching up to. I won't pretend like it's not a driving force. It is. You kind of wonder about the trail though. This goes down, this kind of climbs over. Oh, it does become a little bit weird. You're not real sure where to go. I'll try down, but seems like the wrong idea. Seems like I should have scrambled over those rocks, but I don't know here. It all looks like trail, right? There's no more markers. There was a sign back there that said, oh, this looks like a trail to me. Oh, there they are, they're resting. So I just talked to a nice lady who's decided to stop down there. Well, down there, you can either go up the wash, there is a trail, or you can come up here. Apparently, according to her, either one will get you to the saddle, and then you can make your way up. So, dealer's choice. Seems like the saddle, the wash, would be a much easier way down because this is steep. Steep going down is not good. It's harder than going up. All right. Still working my way up to the saddle. This part here isn't too bad, so I'll try to show you some of the trail. Maybe talk a little, but okay. There's one down there. There's one across there. There's a lot of trails. Trails in the desert, they don't go anywhere. Once they're created, they're there. Maybe the water, now I'm actually going down, oh my God. The water might wash it away a little bit, but not much. Oh, now it's getting a little bit windy. Oh, there's the parking lot. Oh man, those damn pancakes. I feel like there's still in my stomach, eating a lot of blood. Almost to the saddle. This is hard. Alright, it took a big, long break at the saddle. Now it's time to hit the summit. Oh, I basically wouldn't let myself rest until I got to the saddle, so. I was chasing two couples. At the saddle, I caught up to them, but one of them took off on me up here. The other one went back down. Oh. I have to say, oh, look at that. I have to say it is a little bit nice, you know, as a backpacker, I get my ass kicked. Everyone passes me. I always finish last. I do finish. I mean, I finish, you know, I take the marathon perspective of who cares how long it takes, as long as you finish. But as a hiker, a day hiker, I'm strong, and that's kind of nice. It is kind of nice not to be last, I gotta say. Man, are those rocks beautiful. There's the city of sin over there. Well, this trail kind of swings around the backside of this thing, and this part just doesn't get the same amount of sun. It's a bunch of snow still, and it's slick, and it's muddy. Something to keep in mind. Next time it snows in Vegas, you know, in 10 years or whatever, for all I know next year, because of our extreme weather patterns now. Funny to say it, but that's the strip. It's hard to even tell where my finger's pointing. Stratosphere, downtown. Downtown's much smaller than the strip. Just kind of trusting the trail. I mean, I haven't really seen this peak in quite a while, but I keep following the trail and it keeps bringing me elevations, so I think it pretty much brought me around the backside of this thing. And now it's actually become a little bit unclear where to go. So, I think it's time to put a pin on the map, just so I know how to get back to this part. It's actually kind of hard to know where the peak is because it's not a real super clear peak, but it appears that when I get up here, there's nothing higher around me, so. Hello, peak. Aha! There's the parking lot. Ah, baby. $2,200 feet. Sin City. Oh, awesome. Okay, so this is an interesting thing to be leaving on a peak. Like, what are you? Fireworks? You got sunglasses. Sunscreen, well, that's actually just plain old-fashioned considerate. This is jammed into the rock. This is not coming out. How did it even get in there? What do we got here? I'm just afraid it's fireworks or ammunition or something. Looks like some kind of army issue deal. Oh my, I think it's a register. Sweet. Gotta put your name in a register, even if it's just dorky, you know, I was here. So Calico Tanks, parking lot. Walk around here, you walk up here, and you end up in there somewhere. That's the Calico Tank Trail. Did that yesterday. Well, I'm not gonna lie. I actually went down that backside way a little bit. Same way that Stab is Lost did. Seriously thought about going down that way. Like, seriously. But I mean, it's already quite a bit that I've come up and hiked this thing all by myself. Done a peak. I still want to hike it like another 5 days, so I want to safeguard that. And I just don't have much experience with desert hiking. I really don't. I mean, I didn't even bring my freaking baseball cap. It's in the trunk of the rental car or something. So yeah, I think I will quit while I'm ahead. Don't push today. My knees are already going to take a bit of a beating coming down this 2,200 feet of elevation, and make sure that I can keep hiking another 5 days, and in fact the rest of my life, because it's the desert and I could get lost or break something, and no one would ever find me if I went down that way. So yeah, just have to settle with a peak going up and down the same trail. Oh. Muddy. Okay, I'm gonna have to get my poles out. Okay, I don't do this often, but I'll try to do some walk and talk with my face in the shot, since I'm just so handsome, right? I'm starting to give this speech practically every hike now. I put on film. Got to be more careful on the way down and on the way up. I mean, there's a real tendency to just drop off. You know, you've reached your destination and you just want to head down and go ripping through it, and boom, back to the car. Nobody likes a downy dyer. I mean, a lot of people crested, went up Mount Everest, and then died on the way down. So it's just as dangerous. This might be even more dangerous. So you got to be careful. Got to go slow. You know, your knees are taking a pounding, your legs are, so they're catching you all the way down. So yeah, real easy. Real easy. Goodbye, awesome view. I'm back to the saddle. Nice thing about being up here is that you can easily see the easiest trail down. Whereas I came up, God knows where. There's many, many different trails up. Seems less daunting now. It is impressive though. Such an amazing view to take a break with, like, Jesus. Something I do in the mountains all the time is I will put my knees and put my feet in the freezing cold water. It's great body maintenance, it really helps. But this is the desert and there's none of that around. So, one thing to consider in the desert, right? Okay, let's do a little informative. All right, for those of you hiking. So, obviously there's the mountain, there's the saddle. There are trails. There's at least 2 completely different trails heading up there, and you lose them and you get them back, and you know, it's just on and on and on. As long as you're going to that saddle, that's all you care about, right? Just don't start heading up on the right side of the wash. Don't go up there. I mean, you're not going to, right? There might be a trail that kind of comes along like this, but eventually it gets up to the saddle, and that's all you care about. Get to the saddle, and then the trail goes around on the back side of this and gets up there. All right, now come out and do it yourself. See for yourself. Certainly appreciate the beauty on the way out. Well, you get back down here, you realize just how hot it is. I'm glad I did elevation today, because now I'm just getting, yeah. And there's people crawling all over the place, and just becomes a different world when you get back near the parking lot, that's for sure. That was a good hike. I enjoyed it. You know, good workout. It's about 3 o'clock. I left, by the time I got all my crap together here, I left at about 10:30. So 4.5 hours. I did pass people. So it's probably, I mean, safely like 5-6 hours would be, you know, at least what you should give yourself. But yeah, good workout, 2,200 feet. I'm happy to have my knees performed, because I've been working on them this winter. I've been working on getting them, you know, figuring out what's wrong, get the kinks out. Yeah, and I think I might actually go do another hike. It's 3 o'clock. I got time. Maybe not the best thing for my legs, but I might go check it out. All right, get out there and hike, man.